Welcome to the porch, you guys. We are on episode 12. Devin will not be joining us tonight. He has family matter to deal with, but we'd like to send our thoughts and prayers to him. Before we jump in to the evening, I always forget this, and I know we all forget this. Like and subscribe, please. We greatly appreciate your support. It would be awesome to see. And any constructive feedback. We're always open to that as well. So, please. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about sports. We're actually going to combine our Echoes of the Porch and our Real Talk segment into one segment and kind of see how that goes. So if you're more interested in that and you're not interested in sports, just jump right over to that and enjoy. First on the docket, Indiana takes down Miami. Pretty solid game in my opinion. It was pretty exciting to watch. I think I started to pass out a little bit late and then woke back up. But it honestly ended the way I expected it to. Indiana taking the championship. Not a huge shocker there.
Nah, I mean, I think it was a foregone conclusion that they were going to win the game. The way the game unfolded, I will say, shocked me. I thought Indiana was going to kind of pull away in the third and the fourth, but was it his name, Fletcher, number 4 for Miami?
Dog.
Which kept toting the rock. They kept counter-punching with every time Indiana throw one, Miami throw one right back. I mean, it was a great game.
All I'm saying, dude, is Fletcher, the last 2 games I've watched, absolutely will not go down without a fight. That dude is going to keep you in it. Like, he just doesn't want to lose, and you can see it. And that's something you want on your squad. So,
no doubt about it. And it's just ironic too the way it ended. I saw a stat today. Carson Beck has lost 6 games in his college career. 4 of those games ended with an interception that could have won them the game on that drive.
That's crazy. Well, that's your legacy, right? That's your legacy. The guy that stayed in college too long and throws picks in the end.
Carson Beck doing Carson Beck things, man.
That's crazy.
That was the difference, was the quarterback.
Yeah.
I think everywhere else they matched up really, really well. But I don't know if y'all saw it. You know, Mendoza actually tried to walk on at Miami, and they denied him.
I did see that.
Yep, he tried to walk on, and they were like, "No, we're good."
Did you see that Mendoza actually put himself into the transfer portal?
His little brother, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's already committed.
Yeah.
Did you know that Acuna got traded today?
Yep, Acuna got traded today.
Oh, his little brother, yeah. I did see that. For Luis Robert, yeah.
It's a whole talk that me and David had beforehand.
He goes, "Oh, I got clickbait," and I was like, "With what?" Because it just says Acuna. Like, it doesn't say anything. It just boom.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I was like, "Whoa, Acuna to the White Sox. That's big."
That's the end of his career. How bad was he injured? All right, so jumping out of college football, we're gonna jump over. United fans are happy. I know that it's once every 2 months. I think we get to feel a little bit of joy. Manchester United wins the Derby, takes out Manchester City 2-0. I watched the clips because I wasn't actually around watching it live. I watched the highlights. Really could have been like 5-1. If we just stayed on sides or a little more patient with some runs.
The one in extra time was 100% was a goal.
Yeah.
They just took that away to make it not seem as bad. But,
well, we almost scored in 3 minutes. We almost scored with Harry Maguire 3 minutes in, hit the crossbar, and then we had 2 that were offsides. But like if they were just patient, they still would have had the run. So they just clearly dominated the game. Michael Carrick as the interim head coach. I don't know if there's I know that media likes you to think that he's going to be the golden child. He's going to be the one that takes us forward because when he shows up, we win games. Like, it's crazy. Next on the docket, 11:30 on Sunday, Arsenal. Huge game.
Be a tough one.
Yeah.
But if they play like they played on this past weekend,
dude, the way they
I'm
looked
ready
this
for it.
past weekend looked like everything that you would think every roster we've had in the last 10 years would look like.
Mhm.
On paper, that's what we should look like. Dominating, making chances, finishing chances. Like, that's what we should look like. Yet,
yeah, pressing hard, counterattacks, like the whole nine. Like the speed is there, the technical ability is there. It was just the execution is what's been lacking. It's just that's what's not there.
you know what the biggest difference was, and it will be 4-4-2. Seth has no idea what I'm talking about. But putting 4 men on the back, playing counterattack, English style soccer, and protecting your own goal. If you don't get scored on, you can't lose.
That math is mathing, brother.
It's that simple.
That's some good math.
And the goal as your team is always to score more than 0. So just don't get scored on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that difficult.
I think, too, going to help Lamens, however you say his name.
Yeah.
It's going to help him in the long run to get him more comfortable with seeing, higher caliber players and having, an extra person to help him on the back line is going to do wonders.
Well, you also can have 2 star defenders in the middle instead of one guy holding it down and 2. Like it baffles me that there wasn't even an option on the table. Like, you're Manchester United and you're not going to sign 2 center backs and let them play together, or you're going to sign 2 center backs and not let them play together. Like, what are we doing?
Oh, the 2 we have are fucking fantastic. Lenny Yoro and who's the other one? Matthias Delight.
Yeah.
Good.
Right.
Good.
But they're probably better when they're next to each other. I don't know. I'm just saying, we go to a 4-4-2, we beat Manchester City. All I'm saying. Go to a 4-4-2 next week, we beat Arsenal. All I'm saying. A little foreshadowing.
Hold them to 1 shot on goal.
Right. I mean, come on.
1.
Again, if a team's only shooting at you 1 time, you cannot lose the game. I mean, technically you could, but it's a very low percentage. Like, so I'm looking forward to it. Sunday morning at 11:30 our time, 10:30 your time. I'm gonna try and tune in. I mean, they do this to me. Maybe I won't tune in. I don't know. They do this to me. I get excited, then I watch, and when I watch it, I get disappointed because when I watch, it's always the same tale. So, I don't know. So, last week, what surprised you last week in the playoffs, and what are you looking forward going into the AFC NFC Championship weekend? What are you looking forward to there?
Ooh. Let's see here. That Seahawks-Rams game, gonna be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Be real. No one's beating that Seahawks defense. They're going all the fucking way.
Gross.
Nobody's stopping it. Way too good.
But what surprised you last week?
What they did. Well, yeah, look what they did to the 49ers.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, that was my surprise last week. Oh, my God.
I had the 49ers winning, and now I have the Seahawks as the most dominant team current.
Of the 4 teams?
Probably going to win. Yeah.
It's hard to argue against it if you watch the game and you had, like, the eye test. It's all there. So it's like... But the Rams haven't looked good, and they are still the Rams. Like, that game could be incredible.
Yeah, no, I think that game comes down to quarterback.
Quarterback. Who do we got? Sam Darnold versus
Matt Stafford.
I mean, experience.
I think they will have a chance to win the game in the last 2 minutes, and Matt Stafford drives them.
Right, that's on. I think it's going to be an exciting game, and it's going to come down to which quarterback has the ball last. If Matthew Stafford has the ball last, I trust him to go down and drive the field in 2 minutes. If Sam Darnold has the ball last, I'm still not necessarily convinced. Like eventually the wheels got to fall off.
Yeah, he's that kind of quarterback
Might
that's
not
not going to
trust
go
him.
out and win a game, but he will not lose you a game.
Right,
if that makes sense.
he'll keep you in the game.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, he won't screw it up, but I don't trust that he's the guy that can go win it.
Right.
That's his
I mean, I might not trust Sam Darnold, but I definitely trust Jackson Smith and Jigba. Throw the fucking ball in the air towards him. Magical shit could happen.
It's not.
He's also out, so I think that's a big loss for the Seahawks. He had surgery
Who's
and
out?
he's out for the foot. Charbonnet.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I did
yeah,
see
yeah.
that. Yeah. Which
Yeah,
means that you don't have
I
to
mean,
stress.
let's
You don't have to stack the box as much.
Let's be real. I feel like they've been running so much Charbonnet to conserve Kenneth Walker. Now, there's what, 2 games left? Dude, we might see a Kenneth Walker, like, absolute domination couple games.
You want my hot take on the remaining 4 teams?
What?
Denver's defense holds on, and Jared Stidham takes them to the promised land.
You're on crack.
Whatever. You can bet again. You can bet on it. So yeah, my surprise. I think most people's surprise was Seattle not just winning. It's just the way they won. Like they absolutely annihilated the 49ers, who were probably most people's first, if not second, pick to win it all when everything started. Like, I'm looking forward to. I actually think both games will be good. I do think the 2 better teams are Seattle and Rams, mostly because the Broncos don't have their quarterback, so I think that makes that game more interesting. I do think that injury is huge, obviously, and the cakewalk that the Patriots have been given all season, like that's what they've been labeled as. Dude, I mean, you don't even have to play a starting quarterback in the championship game. I don't know.
Yeah, losing Bo Nix, but I still think with Bo Nix, that game still would be close.
I was telling Seth earlier that Bo Nix, like, he can do some great things, but for the most part, like you said with Sam Darnold, he's just the guy. He's a good game managing quarterback. Nothing crazy. Jared Stidham. I mean, I watched him at Auburn. Jared Stidham is a game managing quarterback. He's going to follow the game plan. You just have to hope nerves don't get to him. But, like, otherwise, he's Bo Nix. Like, you know.
No, 100%.
All right, so really quick, jumping over from football into basketball, because I have heartbreaking news for the Bay. The Golden State Warriors lost Jimmy Butler for the season. He tore his old dusty ACL, and he's out for the season. Hard not to talk about this without kind of bringing in the legacy of Curry getting another championship. Unless they do some insane trade, like in the next couple weeks, it's definitely not this year. I don't think it was happening this year anyway, honestly.
That they ain't winning no championship with Steve Kerr benching fucking starters 8 minutes left of the game, down 11.
Tell me you had a parlay without telling me you had a parlay. This dude texts me at midnight. I wake up to text. He's like, "What the fuck are they doing?" I was like, "I don't know, man. Like, I'm asleep."
They were down 19 with 3 minutes left in the third. They took all their starters out. Then they were down 17, I think, going into the fourth. With 7.5 minutes left, they were down 11. Still didn't put any starters back in.
They knew you had. They
I
knew you had
needed
money
1
on it.
point. 1 point from Pods. That's all I needed.
I think that's the second time that's happened to you with Pods, actually.
It is. He's banned. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think the Warriors are kind of in a tough spot. You got a lot of money on the books
Yep.
on not a lot of players.
Yep.
I mean, with Jimmy, Draymond, Steph, uh, Kaminga's asked for a trade. Uh, don't really have a lot of depth on the bench. Like, you have some serviceable guys, but
But I think those
not
guys are good for a
really.
couple minutes. Not.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, your center is Trace Jackson Davis, right?
Yep.
I mean, he's a good young player, but like if you're trying to win like now,
Right.
if they're trying to win Steph another ring, everybody's on the table, I think.
Oh, 100%.
Everybody's on the table.
Right. And then,
If
but
you're
then it
trying
becomes
to,
like, but then it's not the Golden State Warriors necessarily. It's the Golden State Currys. Like
I mean, he's
I'm
the
just
only one
saying,
left.
there's a
I mean, besides Dre, but
decent up in the market.
What's up?
Spend that money. I said there's a decent big out in the market right now. Spend that money. Get rid of people. See ya.
They've been holding on to a lot of people for a little too long because they had some guy like they had decent starting rotation, but like dude, people have been telling them for years that they need a big, but we just don't do it. We had Kevon Looney
No,
for years and just pretty solid iron, like just a good, like he was played all the games. He got rebounds. He did what he was supposed to. That's all they need.
Clippers are looking to unload Zubac.
Well, I mean it's it. It doesn't take that much.
Fire big right there.
Well, on the topic of sports, we are going to jump over. We all picked a handful of legs for the porch picks this week. I don't know all of them, but I know that we got some bold ones. So we're going to jump over to porch picks and lose you some money. Porch picks, here we go. We've got some good ones. We all decided that we were going to do two apiece. So whichever ones don't hit, you know who to blame. Cody said he wants to go last on this one, so I'll save my second one for. Actually, both of mine are kind of crazy. My first one, I'm going to go with football. Jared Stidham is going to rush for 13.5 or more yards.
I like.
All right. You want my second one?
Yep.
All right. My second leg, we're going to move over to the EPL. Manchester United carries on and takes out Arsenal.
I like it.
I like it.
So is that like a money line type thing?
They're just going to win. They're just going to win.
Okay. Fair enough.
Soccer doesn't really have like score lines. Well, I guess we could pick the score.
No.
All right.
Continuing with the money line, we're gonna take the Seahawks to defeat the Rams and go on to the Super Bowl.
All right. I don't hate. Honestly, I wouldn't hate either pick. Like I just wouldn't hate either pick.
Nah, but I think the Seahawks gonna do it with that defense. Pick number 2. I'm taking my man's Derek White for 1 block against the Chicago Bulls on Sunday.
Interesting. All right.
I mean, I guess we could stop. The bet's over. Derek White doing anything.
He's a blocking machine. He just can't score points. Watch, he'll score 40 points with 0 blocks in the
Right.
first game.
All right.
Fine. So let me preface this. My betting app, I don't know if it's set up the same way yours is. Can you put a bet in for like an over/under with points, assists, and rebounds total.
Yep.
I like it. All right.
Whatever the number is for Luka Doncic on Saturday night, you hit the over on that.
Tell you.
Luka Doncic is playing back in Dallas again
Hey, okay.
Saturday night.
All right, I like that. I mean, he's either
I'm
gonna have
okay.
zero. He's gonna have 12 points, or he's gonna have 100. So
I'm assuming that line's probably going to be somewhere around like mid 50s,
Yeah.
high 50s,
I'm
low
thinking
60s.
54, 56.
Whatever it is, hit that over.
Tell you as soon as I know.
That's all right. I'll cut
But
everything until
today's
then.
Saturday.
Saturday night.
Oh, I can't even look on Saturday's games. I can only see till Friday. That's whack.
All right. Well, whatever line it is.
Yeah,
My
whatever
guess
it is.
would- My guess would be close to the same as this one, which is 53.5.
All right. Well, I said 54 to
Yeah,
56. So
80s out. So no real big rim protector other than Daniel Gafford, who is questionable
just gonna go
for
own
this
them.
Saturday. And then my other one is I'm kind of going to piggyback off of Seth with football. I'm going to take the Patriots to cover the spread over the
I
Broncos.
like it. Which is 4.5 current.
Oh,
It went down.
Well, okay. I don't hate anyone's picks other than mine and Derek White. So I guess I hate half the picks.
Derek White get that block, son.
The fucked up thing is Derek White for a block is like minus 210.
That's
It's
crazy.
like the
Yeah, like-
favorite on the
Yeah,
It's
board.
gonna
like
be the only
4.
thing that doesn't hit.
He's going to have like 4.
If it does, if that's the only thing he doesn't hit, I will buy a Derek White jersey and burn it on video and put it on the podcast. I'm so
Pick it
serious.
up with
Better
a
yet,
stick and
that's
wave it
the-
like a flag.
Clip it. All right.
I'll do you one better. If that's the only thing that doesn't hit, I'll buy a Derek White jersey and send it to you for you to burn. on
Now we're
podcast.
talking. All right. Well, you guys heard it here first. I'm definitely not cutting that out. That's your porch picks for the week. Bold take here, but I think it's going to be a fun one. Lots of different sports, which is a little unusual for this group. We're getting to that time of year, though. Bets are about to get super fun. So stay tuned,
Baseball.
and we're going to jump on over to, what are we calling it? Echoes of Real Talk?
Yep.
Echoes of Real
Echoes
Talk.
of-
Real
Real.
talk on the porch.
Real
Real talk on the
talk.
porch.
Just real talk. Just talking on the porch. That's all. You know?
Yeah.
Welcome to Name Under Construction, but we're going to go with Echoes of Real Talk tonight. We're going to go with Echoes Under Construction. So we're going to try and do this with a little less transition and just kind of real porch vibes hanging out. A cool one that I came up with, what is a small decision that you made, or like a small decision, oh my God. What is a small decision that you made that ended up changing your life? Small decision, changed your life. I've got a great one that I like to use when I talk about like fate and like divine intervention. So when I moved to Massachusetts, some people don't know this, but struggled meeting people because Massachusetts people, they suck. So, a year into moving up there, I went to an indoor soccer league and I was going to play on the free agent team. Just meet some people, play some soccer. So they said, show up in a white t-shirt or white shirt, and you play on the white team when you get down there. So you walk down the stairs, and as I walked down the stairs, I looked right and I looked left. There's two teams wearing white jerseys. I go to the right. So when I go over there, it's super weird. They're all like hanging out like they know each other, and I'm like, So eventually we figure out, they're like, oh, the free agent team is that team over there, but we're down a man tonight, so if you want to join up, you can. I end up, because I turned right instead of left, I end up playing soccer with these guys for like the next year and a half. Taylor met one of her best friends because she was dating one of the guys on the team at the time. Um, like it's just one of those things where like literally whatever direction I went there could have changed everything. So like,
Everything.
so it's like a weird. It's a weird one because it's not like when you think that you're like, what decision changed my whole life? And it's like that didn't change my whole life, but like it changed a lot of people's
Yeah.
lives because I went right instead of left.
True, true.
Weird way to think about it, but hey.
Yeah, it sticks with me. It's a weird one to like never. It's never left my brain, but yeah.
Just trying to think.
Yeah, yeah, same. I'm trying to think of something small.
Huh. I can think of something small. Oh man.
Seth never makes any
Alright.
decisions, so
Nah, I kind of just go with the flow, you know.
yeah.
I mean, probably the one I can think of that I guess would be the closest thing to that would be like, so me and Devin have been like best friends since like seventh grade. Hung out all the time. One night he randomly asked me to go and hang out over at somebody else's house, and I was like, yeah, sure. And that person was Alex Goff,
Yep.
and from that moment on, like me, Alex, Jacob, and Devin were like for the next however many years ago that was now. I mean, we've been,
Right.
best friends ever since then. So
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, you could have like just you could have said no and not went, never met. Like who knows where how that could have turned. So
yeah, and then like all ended up being, in my wedding. So
yeah, exactly. Every one of them. Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of one where, I could have said no that night, and could I have met
And
them after that?
right.
Probably, but don't know.
Maybe, maybe not. There's a lot of people that I know that are friends with other people that I never really knew or met. So it could have ended up being something like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sticking on the just kind of looking back a little bit. I was thinking about core
Go
memories.
fuck myself.
Wait, I thought you didn't have anything.
I mean, I was just gonna say something simple. I mean, like
Okay.
the small choice of skipping baseball practice to go play disc golf for the first time. I mean,
I wouldn't call
even
that.
met you. I've never met Cody.
I wouldn't call that a small
Yeah.
one, right? Like, do you find it later?
But-
Maybe, but
I mean, in my mind, it's small. Like,
yeah,
it was a small decision at the time
At
to
the
just
time, yeah.
skip baseball.
yeah. I mean, I
Like
guess
this
yeah, it's a small decision. I mean, I like it's, but it became a big thing. Yeah, that's what I'm
Huge
saying.
thing.
Yeah, because like realistically, everyone's like played hooky or skipped a thing, and sometimes nothing comes out of that. But yeah, here we are,
exactly.
chilling, recording, hanging out. Like,
Wouldn't have happened if I didn't.
right? Or maybe it would have. Again, never know, right?
Never know. Fate
Right.
is crazy.
Looking back a little bit here while we're still talking about just I don't know, things in the past. I was thinking about core memories and like how things can be unlocked, like with a smell or a song or a place. What smell, song, whatever, what thing instantly takes you back? Like for example, for me, ocean brings me back to home because a lot of places I've lived are near the ocean, like that kind of thing.
Jaeger brings me back to high school.
That brings me back to community college actually.
Ugh.
No, there's a lot of stuff like that. Like it's very like niche, but I don't know if you know this smell, David, because of how far, west you were on the coast. But the pogie boat, did you ever smell the pogie boat?
Maybe,
Okay.
but
There,
It's
They're
not.
horrible.
It's not a good smell.
But
Yeah. I know. I didn't know what
it's
it was,
not.
but I know the smell.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
reminds me of home. I used to smell it once, twice a week,
Yeah.
every week, and it's just one of those things that it's
Florida.
god awful, but it's like home.
Florida's got a weird thing, man. When you're driving around, every once in a while, you're like, "Oh, okay, it's Florida." Like, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. For me, actually, I have a scent that is weird because a lot of people don't really smell it that often anymore. Burnt tar, like the smell of tar. To me, every time that I went to my dad's hometown growing up, there was a lot of factories or something. It always smelled like tar when you were coming over the bridge and driving into the town. So that reminds me of like going to see my grandparents and stuff. It's the weirdest thing. Most people like younger than us probably don't even really know. Like if I said, "Do you know what they might not even know what tar is." I don't know if we use it anymore.
You know,
So, um, that's a one for me. But I do have another one that is for us, and this is a song. Teach Me How to Dougie
God.
takes your boy back.
Oh,
Teach
time.
Teach me how to Dougie.
Me
Every
How to
time.
Dougie takes me back. Dude, we would be surrounded on a dance floor, just two white boys getting it to teach me how to Dougie.
No
Oh,
matter
my God.
where.
But it's funny, though, because the older you get, too, right? Like, it can take me back to the wedding now. It can take me back to my wedding now. It could take me back to college. Like, it's our thing now. And it's like,
Hell yeah.
yeah. So anytime
Oh, yeah,
that song
yeah.
comes on, I'm taken back. Like, it's impossible not to.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Well, thinking kind of about things back then as well. This one I thought was interesting. What's a place that doesn't exist anymore but should? Now, this can be a store, it could be a field, it could be online, it could be anything.
Blockbuster.
I thought Blockbuster, but I wanted to go outside the box on this one. But Blockbuster is clearly a great one that I wish still
Yeah.
existed. The whole feeling of it. Problem is now if you have a Blockbuster and the movie's not there, you just go home. Like, and you just watch it anyway.
True.
Like, imagine, dude, if you
Yeah,
go to
everything's
Blockbuster on a
online.
Friday night and the movie's not there,
Depression.
you gotta wait. I
But
mean,
my thing was, we would always go on like Friday nights, and I'd rent a video game for the weekend
yeah.
and play that video
Damn
game for the
Diddy
weekend.
Kong Racing, dude. Diddy Kong Racing. I
Diddy Kong
never
Racing?
owned it, but I rented that game all the time. I had two for this that I'll we don't have to dive into them much. First one was MySpace.
Oh, God.
It's electronic.
I wasn't really big on my.
It's electronic, but I think it taught us more than we want to imagine. Like I think it taught us like little things that we don't appreciate.
I never had it, so.
And look at this guy. Come on.
Right.
My other one that I really a place that doesn't exist now, but I wish it still did, or I think it still should. Lobby chats.
Yes.
In-game lobby
Hands
chats.
Okay.
I think boys
Down.
became men. Yeah.
I was about to say that's where
That is
where we
where
learned
boys
some
became
new
men.
words.
I think that's actually where I learned the birds and the bees, or the birds and the birds, and the bees and the bees. Like whatever they wanted to say to me. You learned a lot of things you didn't know you were gonna learn. So
Yeah.
yeah. So that to me, yeah, a place that doesn't exist anymore. I think like an in-game lobby chat. I go back to what was it, Modern Warfare 2, and Halo. Early Halos had them, and dude, just it's weird, and I don't think that like I can try to explain it, but like a kid would never understand it now. Dude, when you get the final kill in Halo or Call of Duty back when they did kill cam and everyone in the lobby saw it, the anticipation to get back into the lobby chat and just talk shit, just waiting on it, and everyone's waiting on it. That's why it's so chaotic when you get back in it. Yeah, so those don't exist anymore, probably for the best, but I'm going to say for the worst.
Yeah. I mean, if they did, I'd probably be put in handcuffs or something, saying something to the wrong person.
Dude, proximity chat's got me on the border of it sometimes, not going to lie. It's like my opportunity. All right, so like we said, we're not really gonna be doing like big transitions from this to that. But lately, or let's jump into a more present topic. At least for myself, and I assume every adult on the planet. Talking a little bit about showing up when we're tired, because I'm tired. We tired.
I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. I don't know if you can see.
We tired. That's all I'm saying. So, when life gets busy or exhausting, what's usually the first thing that you let slide, and why? Like, what's like maybe a priority, or something that maybe it's not on the top of the list, and you just let it kind of. You're like, that can go till that. I'll wait till I have the energy.
I mean, it's a bad habit, but with me getting home so late and how exhausted I've been, yeah, I don't fucking eat dinner 5 out of 7 nights a week.
That's horrible, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
But you're just tired, man. That's what So,
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Like,
what you got, Cody?
like, I always like spending time with my family. They're not like they're close-ish, they're about an hour away, and I don't spend as much time like going over there and hanging out with my dad or my stepmom or my mom. Just because like once the weekend hits, it's like, God, dude, I'm just so tired from work,
Right.
and I just don't want to make that drive. And I don't know, it's something that I guess I kind of take for granted with them being close
Yeah.
and not spending that time with them. But
It's
that's
like
when I know I should.
It's like what's the word I'm looking for? I forgot.
I forget. It'd be like that.
Yeah, I have no idea, dude. I literally, that is great. I mean, well, tired. I guess that's part of being tired. I don't know.
There you go.
For me, what kind of comes to mind a little bit is like art. Like I do art, right? I do but projects of my own for me. Like this to me is one that I get to do and have fun with, and streaming is a thing I get to do and have fun with, and be creative or whatever. But like my things and things that like I don't like doing them when I'm tired. I know I'm not as focused, I'm not as good. But yeah, it's I would say that's something like I could have a drawing sitting next to me for weeks, because if I get home and I'm tired, I don't want to do it. So that's something that I could see slipping. Like when I have more energy, man, it boom all the time creating stuff. But whether it's at work or home or I did just remember what I was gonna say. I talked to a handful of people about this before. So you're talking, you get home from tired, you're tired from work, or you got the weekend, right? And we talk a lot about social battery. Like you spend a lot of time working and talking to people, right, all the time. So when the weekend comes around, fuck them people. Like, there's no other way to say it, right? Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You're tired. You got to recharge your battery so you can go do that dumb shit next week. Like, like at the end of the day, dude, I ain't trying to talk to no. I ain't trying to see a child. Like, give you all I got. But after that, I'll see you tomorrow. Like, so yeah, social battery's always a fun concept I like to talk about. But we could definitely dig into that for at least a segment one day. Like,
A whole segment.
dude, it's a really fun concept that I like to talk. I talk to kids about it all the time. Well, how do you tell the difference between resting and quitting on something that matters? Like, what's the difference between resting and literally just like quitting altogether? Like, can you see it coming? Is it something that is it more hindsight? Like you notice it as it's in the past?
Yeah, I mean, kind
Yeah,
of
I would
notice
definitely
it.
say so.
I feel like you slightly brush it off, shrug it off, and you're like, then time goes by, and you're like, wow, I completely threw that away.
Right. I quit it. But
Yeah, I
but
quit.
can you feel it happening, or is it resting is just like an onset to quitting, and you're like,
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I
It's a
think
good.
you don't really necessarily actively think about quitting something,
right,
that you
not wired that
might
way.
find, yeah, that you might find like important, and then you just stop doing it. And you're like, I'll do it next week. And then next week comes, you're like, I'll do it next week. And then eventually you just forget about it altogether. And then one day it kind of hits you and you're like, oh shit, I haven't done that in forever.
Right. I don't. Yeah. Very very few times am I like what I would like to think like intentionally just I'm gonna quit that.
Never.
I would.
It just happens.
Right. I do think it's a concept of taking a break from something, whether on purpose or not. And then, like you said, 1 week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, she gone.
She gone.
Yeah. All right. Well, that'll bring me to our last question of the evening, which I think is pretty good. I try to think outside the box on my answer here because there's a lot of classics that you could go with this, and I don't want to like manipulate any answers, so I'm just gonna ask it. What's one thing you try to show up for, even when you're drained? Family, friends, health. Even when your battery is low, what is something that you still try to show up for?
Myself.
I can't hate that. It's hard to do.
Yeah,
Hmm.
very hard. I would say friends would be mine. Like if I'm dog ass tired and I don't know, somebody asks like, "Hey, I need help moving,"
God, that would
on a
suck,
Friday,
bro.
like on a Friday night,
Yeah.
and it's like I gotta work till 7, but it's like I'm not that type that's gonna be like, "Oh, dude, I'm too tired."
Yeah.
It's like, nope,
I'll
you
help you a
know,
little bit. I'll help you a little bit at least. Like,
yeah. I guess I
I'll
just kind
help
of
you.
put
I'll give
myself in
you.
the, I just put myself in the like opposite position. Like if
right.
I was the one that needed help, I wouldn't want somebody to just bail on me because they were tired. And it's not even
Yeah.
like bailing, like that's a harsh word, but it's
Right.
like
Because they're
saying
not
that
obligated to be there. They haven't chose to be there.
exactly.
It's an optional thing. I talk to kids about that concept all the time. Right. Put yourself in the other kid's shoes, the other person's shoes. You
Yeah,
know. Do you like being talked about? No. Oh, then why are you talking about other people? You like when people pull your hair and punch you? No. Oh, then why are you pulling kids' hair and punching them? Do you like when people ruin your artwork? No. Oh, that's crazy. Why are you like?
yeah.
Why are
Good.
we thinking that
It's a
way?
good
Like, what are
fucking
you
point.
doing?
Them damn kids, man, them damn kids.
It's crazy. Cause guess what?
Damn.
Guess what? My one thing that I try and show up for, even when I'm drained.
Your students.
Kids.
Hmm.
Like I stood at the school after I did coaching for an extra hour. Like, and then I was tired, and guess what? I went back to today. Showed up in class, and I communicated. Like kids know if I'm tired or not, but like that doesn't mean I'm not here to teach you things, show you the ropes, walk you through it, answer the 700 plus questions I get a day. I talked to them about that today. I said, dude, do you realize that there's 5 of you right here, and in the last 30 seconds, you've asked me 47 questions? Like, what are you? They're like, what do you mean? How? And I'm like, two more, like all day. So that's my big thing because it's first of all, it's my job, but also like no one wants to feel like everyone wants to feel important, and no one wants to feel beneath that. And it's not if people aren't like you, dude, you're literally paid to show up and do this. Like
Yep.
someone trusts you, and by someone I mean right currently 155 adults trust me with their child in my classroom. I'm not gonna sit back and do absolutely nothing. Like you're gonna get the it might be 20% energy on a day, but I'm gonna give you all that 20%. Like
Mhm.
so yeah, I would say even when I'm drained, that's what I at least do my best to show up for. There's obviously other things, but I thought that one was a little outside the box. Um, these damn kids, and they're the main reason I'm tired.
And
So
They're the ones that make you tired, and you still gotta be there for them when you're tired.
somehow, some way, even tomorrow and the next day. I ain't
And the
counting
next
days to
day.
retirement though. Don't you worry.
Me too.
Well,
Me too.
that does it for this evening. Like we said at the beginning, if you don't mind, if your thoughts type, thoughts and prayers type, whatever it is, shout out to Dev and the family. Just send some thoughts and prayers his way. And like we also said, and I didn't forget again, look at me. Like, subscribe, join the community, get on the Discord. I'll throw in a thing for you, the link down there. We'll do it. Well, just join up. What's the worst that happens? You leave and you don't hang out with us? What's the best that happens? You make some lifelong awesome friends? Seems like a pretty good deal to me. So, have a good night, you guys. And until next time.
Deuces.